So I lived in paradise for less than $1,000 a month, and here's how. So, step number one is get a remote job. Not hybrid, remote. Now, the first thing you want to do is make sure that your company is okay with you living wherever you want. They might say like, you have to live in the state that company is in and work remote that way. Or they might say you have to be in the US, for example. Now, there are some ways around this. Some companies might find out if you do this. Some people get like a VPN to block their location, and they'll just go wherever they want and work. Some people would do like graveyard shift, like they're in like Thailand, and you're working US hours. Totally up to you. If you're built for that, do it. For me, at first, just for example, I got a remote job and I went to Latin America. It was still US hours, so that was super easy. And then afterwards, what I recommend for you is building enough value with your employer. So if they won't let you go where you want, what I recommend for you is basically bringing this up with them, that it's a goal of yours, and then providing enough value, telling them that you're going to work towards X result. And when you do that, you want them to consider letting you do the job wherever, just so that you can do it, basically, and exceed their expectations. Now, in terms of outside of the work part, how you can make this work, well, first I recommend getting your passport if you don't already have it. So that's priority number one. Second, I want you to research places that you're genuinely interested in potentially living. I know it might be scary if you've never lived outside of the country, but that's part of the fun in it. So, some places that I would recommend to you would be Latin America, potentially Eastern Europe, like Romania. Some people seem to like South Africa or certain parts of Africa, like Nairobi. You'll have to do your research on that one. I'm not the expert there. And then also Asia, for example. Southeast Asia is really popular, with like Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam. And you might be wondering, based on the title of the video, how did you live on $1,000 a month or less? Well, it's actually pretty easy. So for example, you can rent a condo in Thailand, like Bangkok, for $450 a month. The prices can range, but you can find that. And the way to get that deal is basically by talking to the condo owner and renting out for the full year. So you commit to paying $450 a month for the entire year. And don't do Airbnb, you're going to get the upcharge for that. Just go to the owner and negotiate that deal with them. They're super happy to do that. And you can do that in other areas as well, of course. Philippines, similar prices in Colombia, for example. And so that's what I recommend to you. So again, get the remote job, research the place that you're interested in, and go have fun. If you guys want any help with this or anything else self-improvement related, fitness, dating, etc., I put a booking link below this video where you can book a call for me, or a call with me, for $17. Super cheap. If you can't do it, no big deal at all. I just want to make sure to help you get the best results in your nutrition, your routine, fitness, dating, moving abroad, whatever you like. All right, guys? So if you need help, book that below. Have any more questions? Drop a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.